Editor's note: this story was updated March 22, 2019, following the Mavericks' 116-100 loss against the Sacramento Kings. Doncic scored 13 points to go along with 10 rebounds and 3 assists. When it comes to Luka Doncic, there never was a doubt for the Dallas Mavericks. The team's front office put in years of research and scouting on the Slovenian rookie before shipping Trae Young and a protected first-round pick in next year's draft to Atlanta for Doncic in a draft night trade. Team owner Mark Cuban said getting Doncic in the draft was a no-brainer, and ESPN analyst Mike Schmidt said Doncic was the best basketball player in the draft. Doncic has backed up the hype on the court. The 20-year-old phenom has planted his flag as the Mavericks' go-to option, leading the team in scoring on usage percentage. But is Doncic the NBA Rookie of the Year? A Dallas Morning News analysis used 10 different metrics to rate the season's rookie class, assigning each player 2 scores based on traditional and advanced statistics. Read more about how those scores are determined below. The result is clear: Doncic is the favorite. Phoenix Suns big man DeAndre Ayton ranks second to Doncic in both our traditional and advanced scores. Atlanta's Young is Doncic's only real competition for the award. Young has been electric since the All-Star break, increasing his scoring by 8 points per game, but ranks third behind Ayton in both our traditional and advanced scores. See how Doncic stacks up against the rest of the class below and why there's no question he is the league's Rookie of the Year. Putting up the numbers, Doncic has no trouble filling up a box score. He leads this rookie class in scoring at points per game and ranks in the top 3 in per-game averages for rebounds, and assists, and steals. His numbers are impressive when compared to his fellow rookies, but historically, they are off the charts. In the history of the NBA, only 2 other rookies have averaged 20 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists per game: Oscar Robertson and Michael Jordan. Beyond the traditional stats, Doncic's performance across a range of advanced NBA metrics puts him at the front of this year's class as well. He's in the top 3 among this year's rookies in all 5 of the advanced metrics we analyzed, and has outpaced Young this season in win shares and box plus/minus by a healthy margin. Doncic's win shares this season is third behind Ayton and the New York Knicks' Mitchell Robinson, while Young's win shares is slightly above average for this rookie class. The breakdown of the 2018-19 rookie class by our traditional advanced metric score, from worst to best, left to right. Luka Doncic's traditional advanced metric score of ranks among all rookies. Touch the circles below to get more details on each player. Totaling up the points, see where the top rookies in our traditional advanced metric scores rank by each statistic: points, rebounds, assists, steals and blocks per game, minutes per game, win shares, box score, usage percentage and player efficiency rating. Source: DMN Analysis and Basketball Reference. Note: only rookies who qualify for the NBA's points per game leaderboard shown. Recent history is on his side. If Doncic finishes the season where he is now, leading all rookies in our traditional and advanced metric scores, he'll be the 7th rookie since 2008-09 to do so. The other 6 all won NBA Rookie of the Year. 3 of the remaining 4 Rookie of the Year winners finished first in at least one of our metric scores. Currently, Doncic leads Ayton by in our traditional metrics score and in our advanced metrics score. In the past 10 years, only Andrew Wiggins, 2014-15, took home the Best Rookie award while not finishing first in either metric. The Timberwolves forward set himself apart in points per game, though. Wiggins averaged 5.0 points more than the Los Angeles Lakers' Jordan Clarkson and 6.7 more than Rookie of the Year runner-up Nikola Mirotic. Doncic, who leads the rookie class in scoring, is averaging 2.5 more points per game than Young, the next highest-scoring rookie. In the last 10 years, all but one Rookie of the Year winner finished first in either our traditional or advanced metric score. 6 finished first in both. See how close the scores were between Rookie of the Year winners and their closest competition. touch the circles for more details. Rookie of the Year winner. Source: DMN Analysis and Basketball Reference. Best in a decade. As previously stated, Doncic is having a statistical rookie campaign for the ages, placing him in some elite company when it comes to points, rebounds and assists. Given that, it's no surprise Doncic also sets himself apart when compared to the other qualifying rookies since the 2008-09 season. As of now, Doncic's traditional and advanced metric scores rank most closely with the rookie years of Kyrie Irving and Tyreke Evans, both Rookie of the Year winners. Doncic's success thus far, along with a rebuild roster following mid-season trades that have put even more of the offensive burden on the rookie, should be enough to lock him into the top 5 in combined traditional and advanced scores of all rookies since 2008. As it is, Doncic ranks 4th out of the rookies since 2008-09 in our analysis advanced metrics score and 6th in our traditional metrics score. When it comes to points per game alone, Doncic is second only to Blake Griffin's 22.5. Comparing Luka Doncic to every rookie in the last 10 years, not just his class, in our two metric scores gives a better understanding of the historical significance of his first season. Note: Doncic's scores here will differ from those above, where he was rated against only his rookie class, not the rookies since the 2008 draft. Luka Doncic 2018-19 Rookie of the Year winner. Source: DMN Analysis and Basketball Reference. Note: only rookies who qualify for the NBA's points per game leaderboard shown. What about Young? Doncic's successes on the court and the hype surrounding his rookie campaign may lead to him running away with the Rookie of the Year voting. But his second-half explosion by Young has the Atlanta guard making a bid for the award. Young's dominance in the passing game, assists per game, and scoring output points per game push him into the 3rd spot in our traditional metrics score. And despite rating near or below average in win shares and box plus-minus, he's still 3rd in our advanced score. What might ultimately keep Young from making this a closer race is his first half. Young averaged 16.9 points per game, along with 3.3 rebounds, 7.6 assists and shot 40.8% from the field before the All-Star break. In the 15 games since the All-Star break, Young has averaged 24.9 points per game and has upped his rebounds 4.5 and assists 8.7. But Doncic has had a tremendous amount of hype all season, and he's shown why with his clutch play. The 20-year-old Mavericks rookie has made plenty of highlight reels, including his 11-0 scoring run over the final 2 minutes to lift Dallas to a victory over Houston in December. That's just one instance of the 13 times Doncic has hit a field goal to tie or take the lead in a game in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter or overtime, tied for most in the league with Chicago's Zach LaVine. The odds makers believe Doncic is almost as sure a bet as you could make too. The DraftKings Sportsbook lists Doncic as minus 10,000 to win the award, meaning a bet of $10,000 would pay back only $100 if Doncic wins the Rookie of the Year. In a season that is sure to be the last for Dirk Nowitzki, the face of the franchise, and the Mavericks' fleecing of the Knicks, by all accounts, in a trade for Kristaps Porzingis, Doncic's rookie year has never stopped being the story. Don't expect that to change when the league hands out its hardware for Best Rookie. How we scored the rookies. Each player in this season's rookie class was rated against one another in 10 statistical categories. Our traditional score uses per game numbers for points, rebounds, assists, steals and blocks. The advanced score is composed of minutes per game, win shares, box plus, minus, player efficiency rating and usage percentage. While minutes per game is a traditional statistic, it's included with the advanced metrics intentionally. Usage percentage measures only the percentage of plays used by a player while he is on the floor. The more a player is on the floor, the more impact his usage percentage has, and typically, a player's efficiency decreases as usage increases. Players that can maintain efficiency at high usage rates over increased playing time are more valuable to their team. To generate a player's total score, players were assigned a z-score for each stat. The z-score measures not just where a player ranks among a group but how much better, or worse, that player is versus the group's average in that statistic. Those scores are combined to calculate our total metric scores. In short, the better each player is than the average player in a statistic, the higher their total score. For example, Luka Doncic's total traditional score is calculated by adding his z-scores for per-game averages of points, rebound, assists, steals and blocks, equals. Follow John Hancock on Twitter at @Hancock. John. Author, graphics and design, John Hancock. Editor, Damon Marks. Top photo, Cooper Neal. The Associated Press. 21 years. Over 26,000 shots. To every dunk, layup, three-pointer and, of course, fadeaway jumper that make up Dirk Nowitzki's career. The Rangers' third baseman is finally part of baseball's elite club of hitters. See how he got there. He holds the franchise record for passing yards and touchdowns. See the result of every one of his passes.